Hey guys! Layles here, and welcome back to my channel where it has been a while since I've played Nancy Drew. I've been kind of trying to do some more Sims 2 content because I know I fell off the wagon there. It's honestly been a really rough time lately. I know I say that a lot when I make videos, and it's because I go on these like long breaks because I do these for fun, as I've said like numerous times. And like I have several different series going that I care about. All of those, like I care about Sims because I've played Sims all my life. Care about Nancy Drew because if I'm not playing a simulation game, this is really what I would prefer to play. Point and click adventure, you know, mystery. I have some other projects that I kind of want to start at some point, but I don't know how that's all gonna pan out. I still need to talk to some people, and they'd probably end up being like separate things that aren't even on this channel, which I don't know, that might make it difficult. Some people might have noticed I started like a mini reading podcast that I put on this channel, and I am behind on reading. The book I'm reading right now is like, it's a good classic book, and it has all the checks that it should for something I'd like. What I'm struggling with is when people talk. But, I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably not here to listen to that stuff. That being said, like, any type of slow movement right now is honestly because I am cramped at work with some things going on. Plus, my grandmother is dying right now, and we don't know much of what's going on. I had to impromptu kind of schedule a trip down to see her because she lives in another state, and I wanted to make sure I saw her before she goes, and that's just been a rough spot, and I have decisions I even need to make regarding her funeral, and she actually does die, that I still need to take time and process, honestly. But anyways, enough of the sad stuff. Today we are playing the next Nancy Drew game in order of release, which is Message in a Haunted Mansion, and this is another one I've actually never played before. I have seen people play it before. I don't think I really would, again, say I remember every little thing, especially because a lot of times the Nancy Drew game playthroughs I kind of put on in the background when I'm doing stuff, and honestly, like, they turn into like these relaxing things if I actually like try to pay attention, and then I end up falling asleep, because that just shows that I need to make better priorities of my sleep schedule. But this game, if I remember correctly, I did do a little bit of looking up when I was making sure this was the next one. I think it's the first one to come out in like the 2000s. I might need to double check that. But it is also, like most of these games, at least inspired by an existing Nancy Drew book. I think this was actually based off of one of the pretty early books. I just can't remember which title. But the name of the game just, like, clicks out to me because I used to read Nancy Drew as a kid. And I feel like there was a book that if it wasn't called this, it was called something pretty similar. And it had pretty similar vibes of what I know this game to be story-wise with visiting people. Also, just like another note, I'm not going to play it because I don't have an emulator. For one, I could probably get into dealing with it, but I would rather just play the PC game. Maybe someday, but there was a port of this game made for Game Boy Advance. I do have a Game Boy Advance. Well, actually, it might just be a Game Boy, but still, like, the games work. I've not messed with that for so long, honestly, because it's so hard to see the screen. But, I mean, this was, like, one of the first, I think, ventures into something non-PC that Her Interactive did. But as I said, we're doing the PC game. That's, I think, the easiest to come by anymore anyways, because it's still on Steam. So let's get started.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, choosing our difficulty level. And as
You might want to click on the tutorial button
I don't
to
need
learn
the
how to play
tutorial.
the game.
I shouldn't. I know this one has a little bit more janky moving mechanics, again, because that's old. But I think I'll be fine. And as always, I'm going to click Junior because I don't want to overwork my brain, especially right now. Oh yes, them 2D artworks.
Dear Beth, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Honestly, I think, if I'm remembering, I think this gives me very big vibes of, like, the second Nancy Drew book, maybe? Second or third? It's the one where, actually pre-Bess and George being Nancy Drew characters in that whole franchise, she has a friend named Helen Cornish, and Helen had, I can't remember if it was relatives or friends of relatives who had a mansion that they lived in, and they were having weird things happening. And so, like, they asked Nancy to look into it. That's what this gives me vibes of. Granted, like, Rose and Abby are not in the same age category as these people. But here we are in Nancy's room, in what they're trying to turn into a bed and breakfast in San Francisco, which I have never been to San Francisco. Very opposite side of the country from where I live in the United States. And that would just cost so much money. Is this a normal thing in San Francisco to have bed and breakfasts in, like, the older homes? If anyone knows, that would be cool. Looks like, I don't know if we're gonna need to look at this, but I can't right now. Oh, can we look at this?
It's stuck. It's stuck.
I guess we are gonna look at that at some point. Should we... Let's start from this side.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Okay, I'm gonna write down the words that are in different color, because that seems to be a pretty obvious sign that those are going to be important. Fire, moon, okay. I guess it's just gold and not golden that they want me to write down. So let's see, we have child, beginning, daughters, 4 eye, fire, moon, king, river, and gold. This feels like very treasure huntery, which maybe that makes sense. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, even if I click the vases, it goes to that. Anything I can click here? Doesn't look like there's anything. We already looked at interesting thing here. Let's see. Okay, okay, this is one of the games that has alarm clocks, and I don't really want to do that right now, I think. Let's see. A nice little study area. What is this? We have a green dragon. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're looking for what appears to be maybe Chinese symbols. I don't want to... If I'm incorrect there, please tell me, because I don't want to, like, presume. But I'm getting some Chinese vibes just from, like, my background knowledge of, like, Korean symbolism looks like versus Japanese versus Chinese. I think this looks more like Chinese. And she's giving us parts from that poem, so I'm gonna make a note here for the daughters because I think she's calling that out. So it's like a line with like a sideways check mark on through one side and a slash through the other. Okay, that my copy looks terrible because I'm not taking my time with it, but I don't know. When I was like in junior high and high school during the summer, I used to print off like bigger images from Google of what like either Chinese or Japanese symbols for words would be if I thought it was a cool word. Like, and I'm meaning like cool in like just the smallest sense. Like if it was moon or stars, I probably would have done it because I was derpy, which I still kind of am. And I would take like those pictures and do tracing over them with like big markers, and I thought that was the coolest thing. But why are we looking at this? It's very pretty. Is there anything? I guess me looking goes closer to that. Okay. Window coverings. Pretty, seems like a secretary desk, maybe? Oh, we have Nancy's, is this what this is for? I'm glad they got rid of this in other games, because, okay. So she has her notes of accents. Why so many house Chinese? Okay, so they're saying it's Chinese. Notes on Rose is the owner. Did she monogram the tags to her shirts? Interesting. Anyways, I was saying I'm glad we don't have the key thing anymore in games that I've played that are newer, because that's really annoying. Okay, let's see. So what's hello. So this is our room, yes? Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track, because one thing I do think I remember from watching people play this is that you can get lost easily. So yeah, so we can't go through that door. Interesting.
It's stuck.
I guess we're supposed to go back through, look at that at some point. So there's some things that looks like it goes downstairs. Oh, this apparently goes downstairs. Are we...
The rope is cut.
Okay, I guess we're gonna solve that maybe at some point. What's going on here? We can go through that door. I'm guessing we can go through the side. So this looks to be where that one spot was coming to. What's this rope for? Oh. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, so this looks to be where we were coming out of. Looks like it's a front door, maybe. This looks interesting to me. Ah, the nostalgia. Oh, oh, that's just nice. Where does this door go? Sitting room. Can we, Subterranean San Francisco. Explore the hidden world that lies beneath the city. So are they saying that essentially there's like catacombs under San Francisco? Is that what we're being told here? City spelunking, found mines. Is this connected to like what happens after earthquakes? Like, are they building? Okay, interesting. I wonder, does that mean we get to explore a secret tunnel? I mean, that's par for the course with Nancy Drew, but still. Okay, apparently I can't look at that. That wasn't weird. But the sound effect there doesn't not make. Okay. What's the point of this? There's a box. Dear sir, property has been accepted. Ladies Protection Relief Society. Oh, this is from 1906, so this isn't even related to what they're doing with. So this was bought by a group, it looks like. List of subscribers. Valdez. Atelier. Mining Society. Green. Was that all? Yeah, it looks like that was all we could look at. Granted, knowing myself and how it goes playing these games, there's probably something underneath that I'm just not getting clued in on. Another pretty SETI. What is this? Oh.
It's good to know it's here.
Yeah, let's keep a note of that one. Apparently. Okay. So this still goes to that. We can't look at the upper. There's a desk. Oh, this looks to be where we're gonna call people. Was Emily the friend she mentioned? This is gonna be silly, isn't it?
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
I'm not sure. The place is located on California Lane. 4653, I think is the number.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Dragons of San Francisco.
I'd love to ask about Egypt, but I feel like that's not what we want to ask.
What are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
So it seems. My room is full of Chinese decorations.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
I understand why they're called Victorians, because they were built in the Victorian era. My mother's very much a fan of maybe Victorian stuff. I guess maybe I shouldn't say she's a fan. She has a lot of Victorian inspired things just because when you don't grow up in the US and you grow up in areas that were much more influenced by England. And I mean, there's also elements, I think, of just like the type of culture that's been passed down from being a much more Britishized group, I guess. Beats the turkey room. Yeah.
Well, I guess that beats the turkey room. Are there a lot of Victorian mansions here in San Francisco?
After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
We saw a letter from 19-something. That wouldn't be far away from the gold rush.
Was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes. There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town. Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Oh, is that what that one thing was? If you're doing something on Chinese stuff, this might be nice.
I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
Okay.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Okay.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Okay, I don't want to call Bess or Hannah right now. I wonder if Hannah will even answer. Usually she doesn't in these games. What's in here?
When the four-sided box loses its border.
Four is a number. I guess it's this thing, which is kind of like a box. And then it's like there's a pie symbol in there. Man, this probably sounds so stupid of me trying to describe these. Okay. I guess that's something. What's over here? Legends of San Francisco. Most influential personalities. Lizzie Applegate. Well-loved humanitarian, actress and songwriter. Entertained minors. That has some connotations there that I'm sure they're trying to go around. Wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play Bandit's Treasure. Lorna Denton, Lenore Coast, no success followed by a string of other hits, including stuff. Okay. So she's apparently going to be important. Is that a painting of, like, what's-his-face? Like, I feel like I've seen this painting before. It's not, I know it's not George Washington, but I think it's somebody else related to the Revolution time period. Ugh, I hate that I can't remember.
It won't fit.
Okay, looks like we're missing some tiles. Looks like someone's here with a computer that we can log into at some point. We can look at lessons in chess. Knight, unlike any other piece, ability to move on fixed path, leaves one square. Rise at another without going anywhere in between. Leaps over paces. Able to travel to any other rooms. I don't remember that. Granted, I'm not a big chess person. I tried playing it like once with my Pat, my grandfather, I don't know if I've mentioned it in a video, but I mean, I'm gonna say Pap, that's what he went by. It's an anglicized, probably more of an Americanized way of saying Pap, which is a German word, I believe. That would make sense to me. My family's pretty German. But he's who taught me chess, and I don't remember that. Granted, I was like in preschool, so what do I know? Okay, well, we can come back another time to this, can we? More books. What's this one? Firebird. Edmund Dulac. I guess this picture's gonna be important, maybe one of these two. Okay, I would like to find Rose and talk to her, if I am being honest. Sounds like we can't go that way. That must be the front door. So that goes to the like lounge / library. Was there a way? This goes back to, so that was like the thing upstairs. Okay, we can go through this door. Ah, here's Rose.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
So this still has some of that janky animation, I think, that Stay Tuned to Danger had, or Stay Tuned for Danger had, but it does seem kind of more, it's more smooth, so like you can tell they worked on it between games. So okay, so she came to help them more than she came to look for stuff. Okay.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the
Yeah, I
history
think
of
I
the
saw
house.
those.
They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
A saloon? Oh, this place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations.
Who's Charlie?
Are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat.
Oh,
Hannah tells
so
me you're a
you're
real pro
ready to
with
back
puzzles.
out.
Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of
Okay.
like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks
Okay.
again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, so you're turning me away. Okay. Okay. So, oh, it looks like we're restoring or painting some things here. Is this... Okay, this is the schedule. So, right now it is 12... something. So, we should be able to find this person. I'm gonna write these down. Sounds like Rose is basically available whenever. So I'm gonna put down schedule. Whoever Lewis is, or Louis. If he's French, he's Louis. Noon to 5. Charlie, who Rose mentioned we should probably try to figure out who he is. 8 a.m. to 5. And then Abby out from 3 to 6. Okay, so I'm guessing that means that they're gonna be like gone at certain parts and we can investigate things around them. She said there's tiles somewhere. Is it over here? New American Bed and Breakfast Monthly. Top 10 tips to sell your B&B. Renovation disaster. Theme and design. Allure of bread and breakfast retreats. I do like bed and breakfast retreats. A cat napping. Create 4 poster beds. Easy 10 steps. Sick revival. Ways to restore antiques. Anything else here? Apparently no. Okay, where is this? Okay. Okay, so those two. Well, let's see if we can do this without rotating. No, let's... There we go. I'm gonna look for that color change, I think, then. Let's see, this could either go... I think we're gonna have to rotate either way. Okay. I think we're gonna do it. I wonder how much more difficult this was for the
I did it.
Senior level.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it.
Wonderful. But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll
So
need
there's
to
a
look
ladder
around
somewhere.
for a chisel or paint scraper for the job.
No, we still
I'm not
need to
sure where
find...
Charlie keeps...
You could have told me where it was, or said, I would appreciate if when you give me a job, you give me what I need to do the job, and don't tell me to just find it myself. Granted, I don't think Nancy thinks that way. I'm probably... What would they say? I don't have rose-colored glasses because I've worked in factories and I've lived as middle-class America. Okay. I don't need to go down that soapbox. Where did Abby find the papers? I'd like to know that.
In the parlor.
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in.
Yeah, that sounds
The room
sus.
you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
Okay. So my room should be like land of lore. Okay. And Abby sounds... Abby sounds sus. Granted, I would take it that maybe some of this susness is her... She wants to, like, probably give, like, a great image of what this building is, or, like, give something extra to set it apart, since this game is kind of setting up that this is the thing you do with these houses, and turn them into bed and breakfast. So yeah, you want yours to stand out from the rest as an option. Granted, I also think it sounds really weird that she's saying stuff to Rose that doesn't make sense. Like, you would think if this is what her plan is, she'd say, hey, yo, business partner, I'd like to, like, this sounds like an option. Granted, I don't know. Okay. Have you heard of Lizzie Applegate? Yes.
No, I haven't.
So Lizzie Applegate, that's gonna be important if we're asking people. So I'm gonna write her name down, and we'll keep an eye out. Whose laptop?
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
Okay, so again, if it was new... Okay.
I can see you're busy.
If it was new and earlier... If it was new and earlier, then... Shouldn't have he been there and we would have talked to him first? Maybe... It's possible the game is just wanting us to make sure we talk to Rose. So, it is 2 p.m. apparently. So we just spent 2 hours in the kitchen. We need to talk to Lewis and Charlie if we can. Sounds like we need to talk to Charlie to even do no. I don't want to be in this room. Sounds like we need to talk to Charlie if we want to do can we go into down here? What is this? Is this the basement saloon? Okay, so there's somebody. I'm presuming that's Charlie if Lewis is in the library.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
He does not look as refined as Rose's. I will say that. Is this... That voice actor sounds so familiar. I'm sorry. Okay, nice to meet you, or hi, Charlie. Yeah, let's ask him about the experience.
A lot of experience to work on such a big house.
No, but I learned quickly. Even Lewis said
Well,
so.
that's not sketchy.
He's helping Rose with the house. Yeah, he showed me how to do some of the remodeling work.
No, I haven't met him yet. Does he work for Rose?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Huh. What do you know about the accidents? We would like to know about the accidents.
So many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floor
That's
boards,
arguable.
So be careful walking.
I need a chisel.
Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do.
She gave me something to do, and I did it, and then she said I needed a chisel. Is he gonna complain if I play the piano? Oh, it's not gonna let me play the piano. Oh, maybe it will. It's not gonna let me play the black keys. Ah. I was gonna play Heart and Soul. It was gonna be great. But never mind. Bed and breakfast on the rise. So yeah, they're competing with a bunch of places, but there's supposedly more travelers coming. Dark Shadows Inn offers a clients a mystery dinner show. I would like that one. Feels historical. So it's better to have a legend. I think this is getting like set up. Abby is just wanting to try to like make bank somehow. That's all I can figure. But why are people that are like supposedly going into their retirement doing this as a business venture? Granted, I shouldn't judge, but Scandal, horror, outrage, citing the increased popularity. This came up, Ladies Protection Society. Because they bought this house at some point, it looked like. Benefits widows and orphans. Themselves this lever. Okay. I wonder if they didn't like Lizzie Applegate? Is that a thing?
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up.
He's not gonna talk to me. I needed a tool from you, dude. That was why I came down here. Can I, like, fish around for a tool? No, I can't. Oh my goodness. My dude. Okay, so he's saying go talk to... It's 3. Okay, let us... I would like to now go... No. Not what I meant to do. Goodness. I'll come talk to you when I'm done. I'm going to talk to Lewis now. That is what I would like to do. So this door goes to the basement. This door is what went out to the foyer thing. Oh, that's that symbol. That was in the one book. Oh, someone's calling me. That wasn't weird. Okay, someone's trolling. That's how it feels right now. Or someone seriously wants to harm people. I'm sorry, but it says it is 3:15. Are we saying this is 3:15 in the morning? Because if that's so, Charlie shouldn't have been there. And Lewis is supposed to be in noon to 5. This does not make sense, my friend. Okay. It sounds like we do need to go talk to Miss Rose again. And I guess we could also try to find this... Is this the thing?
I need a paint scraper.
Yes, we've determined that. You need a paint scraper. So that's the thing we're gonna do. I think that way was our room. What's this way? Oh, that's the way downstairs. Can we... Okay, I'm guessing that's the way to talk to Abby now. Okay, so we still need to find said paint scraper. We need to find something to open this. Let's just, let's go talk to Rose. See if we can get anything out of her. If she...
How are the tiles coming along?
I did the tiles! Is this...
I'm still working on them.
Don't work too hard.
Is there a scraper here? I need a scraper, and y'all are not helping me. What time is it? It's 3:30. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed because no one seems to want to help me. I didn't like that noise. That did not sound nice. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed. Alarm. Okay, I don't want it for 4. She comes back at 6, so maybe let's try to talk to Abby. Take a quick nap. And maybe at that point Charlie will be out. Okay, I did not like that. I did not like that noise. Okay. Hey.
Hello, Nancy. Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
She wants us to be amazed in her, and you do.
I sense
Yeah.
a very strong
I don't like this
spirit
person.
within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry
She
spirit.
sounds so fake. She sounds so fake. Like, I don't like it when they sound fake. I understand, like, something doesn't, I don't know.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Okay, there was a thing that said Valdez on there, and that sounds familiar, so I'm guessing it's important to this story. But, goodness. Who is this Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Oh, great. I can't. She's okay. I understand believing in like a spiritual plane with ghosts. Like I've said in my videos before, like I am a Christian. I believe in the spiritual plane. I don't know that I believe necessarily like the idea that when you die your ghost wanders the world. I don't believe in that, but I do believe in like the demonic and the angelic, and like there's something, like there's some otherworldly aspect going on sometimes, or not even sometimes, all the time. We just don't always see it. But I don't know, with the things that we've already read and like just the sense of how she sounded when she talked, she's not coming across as genuine. I don't like that feeling, you know? Oh, no. We want to go to the basement because Charlie should be gone. Yeah, so let's see if he has a scraper.
It's stuck.
Apparently there's something here we need. I want to see if he has a scraper. What is this? Interesting. That's weird. Okay, do you have a scraper? You have screwdriver. I can take a screwdriver, apparently. I need a paint, like the paper scraper thingy, though. There's a... Oh, there's a key to something. Wonder what that key is for. I can't go behind the counter. And I got what I could from there, apparently. She said she thought Charlie had one, and I did the tiles. I wonder if I can use... Can I use, Hello? Excuse you? Okay, again, there's a brick and rope thing. Okay. I looked at that one. Let's try... Oh, no. I don't want to go through that door. I want to go upstairs. You know. Can I use this as a,
I need a paint scraper.
Okay, I can't. I can't, but I can use this. Oh, that isn't suspicious. Okay, she's clearly cooking up something. I just don't want to have what she's cooking up. What time is it? It's 7. She said she had something about tonight. So maybe we set an alarm. There's the dragon. And we get up at 11? And we see if we can talk to her now. Now she's snoring. Great. Let's see if we can ask Rose. Because I don't know what else to do. Oh, she's gone. What is this? Dear Rose, pleasure to meet you and Abby. This is from Lewis. So he's essentially like, pay bills, transfer money to checking, order paint color, shutters, lots of things. Homeowner's insurance, submitted. Okay, so she's getting things on the insurance. They gave... Huh? Okay, she has money in insurance. That's all that really shared. And I'm still looking for this paint thing. Why I can't use a sharp edge of something else since I can't find this. I guess, what time is it now? 11, whatever. She said she had something for tonight, and I would like to believe that there's something I'm supposed to... Maybe this is for, like, midnight? Do I need to do midnight? Alarm. Sure. Just try midnight. I heard snoring again, which does not give me high hopes. Okay, I'm going to, like, just set an alarm for 8 a.m. because I'm guessing I heard something I wasn't supposed to yet. Alarm. 8 a.m. But everyone will be back.
Morning, Nancy.
Oh yes, it's morning. Did we add our notes? So, I see. Okay, so she has some notes that essentially mean that clocks is what's going down. This would be interesting to dig through. We have daughters and 4. We still need to find more of those. Let's see. Shall we try to talk to her?
She sounds busy.
Okay, I'm not gonna try that. Here, let me talk to Charlie.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up.
I need a
Sorry.
paint thing, and you are not helping me. Here, Rose, can I talk to you now?
How are the tiles coming along?
I did the
Still working on them.
tiles.
Don't work too hard.
Can I not, like, say, hey, I did this? I said I did it previously. This is frustrating. Because I'm supposed to have, like, seen something that I'm just not seeing right now. Here. Why don't I just call first before I look up a thing? Let's call Bess and see if we can get a clue. 5, 2, 3.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So, tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
We can tell her
I
about
met the
Charlie.
resident
Let's tell
lady
both
named
of them about
He's
Charlie.
pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that
I
all
mean,
you can
for-
think about?
No.
What would it be? Not a. It probably is a JPEG. For a JPEG, yeah, sure. Yeah, please give me a clue, because
I'm not sure what to do next.
We'll be more than happy to help.
But it might be more fun to figure it out on your own.
Have you met everyone?
See if Rose has any information on whoever is working in the house.
She probably has a schedule on her desk.
I was trying to meet everyone. We can try talking to
I
Lewis.
should get going.
I guess
Talk
that'll
to you
be
later.
See ya.
Bye.
that'll be our next thing, maybe. So how about I try now taking another nap? Wait a minute. Is there tools I could take from this thingy over here? No. I just want to... Okay. We're gonna take a nap. And then we're gonna go meet Lewis. And maybe he knows where we can get the dang... Yeah, he's noon to 5. Okay. Lewis, I would like to talk to you. I would like to meet you. There.
I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
My first impressions, I don't think I want to say.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
I Are you researching the history of this house?
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
I mean, that would be remarkable.
There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Oh, so he might have...
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time.
Nobody has time to talk to me. Yeah, because that is literally what this is. I need to find a paint covering, and I can't look at anything. Like, I'm not seeing... That was weird. Okay, that was weird. I will give it that. And we have met everybody now, so let's see. Maybe Rose's dialogue changes, or Charlie's changes. I'm guessing that's Charlie going down to the thing.
How are the tiles coming along?
Oh my goodness, I've said this like 3 times, and it's not even true because I did it. I did the tiles, unless she's talking about the paint thing. I am still looking for the tool that you did not tell me where it was. You just said talk to Charlie, and Charlie is like, I don't want to tell you anything.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay, I'm getting up at Game Boomers, because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, so there are things that I missed. What is the purpose of this? Oh, there's music! Swanee River. We used to sing that. Or, like, I don't think I sang it. I played it in the piano. So the river is the 3-line thing. River. Are we gonna play the Swanee River? No, we are not playing Swanee River. That is disappointing. Okay, that was not what I was looking to do, but we can move on. There's a couple things. So we did read about insurance with Rose, but we did not see all the things we should have seen about insurance with Rose. So in here, interesting picture. Asian specific fire insurance. So that they just put the fire, which kind of looks like upside down Y, with a check off one side and a dot on the other. Isn't that right, Lovey? Noelle has decided this is the game to watch play now. Okay, so that is something. Now, I was supposed to find said paint thing that I'm looking for down here somewhere, but the only thing I can guess is there's something I was supposed to be able to click that I did not click. And oh my gosh, that is... Okay, I will say, I am kind of irritated that you have to know where to click sometimes. But I know this is like this is part of like the older Nancy Drew games, you know? Okay, so now we can... Ooh, there's a... Is this what this key's for? Hey! Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. And I'm not ending this part now. I'm gonna see what she needs. Yes, love. Okay, I'm back. Let's check this attic out. bottles, things. Oh, that was one of them tiles, wasn't it? Old Golden Gate Gazette. Oh yeah, because there's a Golden Gate Bridge. That would make sense. Oh, that reminds me. Anyone like Monk? Like the TV show? Oh, there's an iron. And a random doll head. What is... There's a sewing machine. Ah, I wasn't... There's a book. Oh my goodness. We dined with the... somebody in a strange quarter of... Enchanted Dragon. The Orient. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Full of trip. In my broken Mandarin, I asked about an old man. Okay, so this is somebody's diary, it looks like. Anything else? Oh, we have a crowbar now. Interesting, interesting. There's a broken ladder.
It's locked.
Does this key also open this? Nope. And the other key is my key, so we're gonna have to find another key. The mysterious storybook. Okay, so finding treasure and having to talk to person. Does that? I think that is the folding around. So we need to find another key. I'm guessing. Okay. I think I overthought that and I shot higher than I needed to. What time is it in the game? 2 p.m. We could talk to... That was for ours. Let's see.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message.
Okay.
Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Let
We
us
just
begin.
cut
We
to
are
the
gathered
nighttime.
here tonight
Great.
To contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball.
Uh-huh.
It will answer
This is
all
that
of
weird
our
table, isn't it?
questions. What's that?
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
This
Are you
boy.
the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
The
Well, that was a
spirits
bit on the
have
nose.
spoken.
That
The
felt.
seance is over.
She's right there.
And no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and
How
find
are they
out.
friends? Because they do not seem to get along. Anyways, I think I will leave this part here, all. And we should be back with a second part, hopefully pretty soon. These are easier to, like, film and edit than doing Sim stuff is, because the Sim stuff, what you see in that in any episode I post of those, I'm actually recording probably like 2 to 3 times as much. And I have to go back and like essentially rewatch what I did and cut. Which, I mean, I don't mind doing, it's not my favorite thing in the world. But I do like, you know, having the video out, even if it's just for me to see and like keep track of stories. So we will keep looking for the, I think he said hanzi. I'm gonna have to like look that up because I think of kanji, but I think kanji is Japanese. So I will have to look that up. It looks like we need to do something with this iron. We started the scraping, so maybe Rose will give us another task to do. We need to find another key. And yeah, this sounds, oh. How do I, thank you. Yeah, sounds good. I think my cat wants me again. So I hope you have a great time of day, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.